Hey, welcome back, scrotums and gentlemen. Ladies and scrotums? Yeah, that's the one, ladies and scrotums. I'm going to be playing Halo Spartan Assault today. Now, if you're familiar with the Halo universe, then that means that you are familiar with the skulls. Skulls are interesting. You used to have to find them, and they were usually a huge pain in the ass to find, but this game doesn't have a whole lot of exploration involved, so finding skulls is not really much of a thing. So, what you do is you select it, and it will give you some sort of weakness, some sort of defect, something that fucking sucks to have in the game. In this case, it is the Spartan only has a shield. So that means you don't have any health. No health behind your shield. So when you run out of shields, you just fall over and die. So that sucks. Now, what it also do is give you an experience modifier at the end of the match. In this case, ×3, because having only shields sort of sucks. But yeah, the experience, you can spend it on starting matches with different weapons other than the default. In this case, I'm just going to not go ahead and pick one. You can also use it to have different armor abilities. Auto sentry, overshield, seeker drone. Sometimes there are weird other little things. It's kind of mission sensitive what you'll start with. Now this is of course only single player, but you can also have boosters. A score booster, a damage booster, or a shield booster. I guess the score booster would help you get, you know, bronze, silver, gold at the end of matches. So far, I haven't had a really difficult time getting fairly good scores, but I can imagine when I went back to play through to get, you know, the completion thing, that there were matches where I would use the score booster to go ahead and try to get ahead. I guess I'm ready, so here we go. Here we are. You may say to yourself, well, this doesn't really look like what I'm used to. That's because it's probably not what you're used to. This is not much of a Halo experience as in the way that you expect to have a Halo experience. What the fuck are you? A grunt? I mean, I know what he is, but I haven't seen any of that kind of enemy thus far in this particular game. Okay, defend the engineer until the Forerunner's got structures open, so I gotta survive for a minute 30 seconds, basically. The best way I found to deal with this, guys, is melee the shit out of them. That one didn't wanna get hit by my melees. You can see that I'm getting medals the same way you would in a Halo multiplayer experience, and that's sort of what they're trying to emulate here. I just saw a sniper rifle round. Why was that? Alright, see, you can get in turrets. It's all the stuff that you kind of expect. Shit. This is not the location I wanted to be in. We've got, also, grenades. I'm trying to cover you right now, you asshole. Different levels of grunts. They're really trying to replicate the whole Halo experience here.
Hey, cover me. Almost. Hey, cover me.
I'm trying to cover you. I'm about to lose this mission because I'm not
Help me out here.
helping out the engineer. Yep, mission failed. You see. So I guess I probably shouldn't go and do that turret. I should probably instead just sort of walk around here murdering everybody that comes up nearby. Shift, grab these, there we go. Now, in order to save ammunition, I'm just gonna melee these guys. It's pretty easy to handle so long as you make... Okay, right, don't get hit by that hammer. I never got hit by it last time, so I didn't really have to worry about it. So as you can tell, it's not unnecessarily easy. By any stretch of the imagination, it is not too easy. Okay. What the fuck is this nonsense? Whoa, you're not dead yet. Here we go. Who's got the sniper rifle? Somebody's fucking laying into people with that sniper rifle. I love dual SMGs. One of my favorite things. Hey dude, what's up?
Help me out here.
I like the shotgun.
Hey, cover me.
I'm trying to cover you, asshole.
Nice work, dog.
There's no reloading either, which is sort of a weird thing. You'd expect some reloading. go ahead and grab this. And then use my armor ability here to get in range with my shotgun. Now it's combinations like that that make me think this game might actually be good. Combinations, synergies. But there's a lot that this game's lacking. Like, you can't steal any of the sort of energy or melee type weapons. Which, if you played any Halo games, you know that means, like, the energy sword, can't take it. The brute hammer that you just saw me kill a guy, you can't take it. And that's weird to me. Because there's no reason for it. You should be able to take that. I'm running very low on shotgun ammo. What's this? Well, I'll take it. I don't know what it does exactly. Overshield. Must be. Oh! What's the point in that? I can't fire. I can't fire while it's out. It's interesting anyway. Survive until the Forerunner device is disabled. I guess that now means that since I don't have anybody to protect, I just fire with this shit. Anybody else? Maybe you want some? Huh. I ran out of the power, so let's hop on out. Out of shots on that, so I'll switch over to the SMGs. Grenade! Mastery of this game involves figuring out how to use all of the abilities at the right times with one another. And it's harder than it sounds. Gotta get some cover. Die, you sack of shit! I don't like this shield, which is a problem. Normally I would have picked something else by now. But it requires me walking all the way over here to get it. There we go. I like the sprint. It sort of feels like something that would be underrated. What's this? Oh, yes. I do want. Suicide grunts are a thing, but I have a complaint about the way the suicide grunts work. The suicide grunts in the normal game, the grunts will, it's a part of their AI, pop out the grenades and run at you. In this game, the only suicide grunts are the ones that just... Yes, barely gold. They come onto the screen holding out grenades. So you don't have to, like, watch for any grunt whipping out grenades and running at you. The only time that a grunt will try and suicide on you is if they show up on the screen already doing it.
Although Spartan Davis deactivated the device, Dratheus 5 wasn't quite the safe and secure planet it used to be. Suddenly, Spartan Palmer wasn't just fighting off hordes of Covenant, she was heading an evacuation. With so many UNSC craft destroyed by the initial attack, she needed to find an alternate way to get everyone off-world.
And that's this game's equivalent of storyline. Now, I could understand if a full-price game having this level of storyline would turn you off, but the fact that this is a very budget title, it's kind of impressive that they have such reasonably high budget cutscenes, even if they're a little less awesome than they could be. You essentially get these every 5 missions at the end of a part, and there are only 6 parts, evidently. It's impossible to say if once you finish F, if they unlock more. Don't know, haven't finished F. I gave you a halfway point because I figured there aren't any spoilers halfway in. You just kind of, you get a little vertical slice, as it were. So that should give you a pretty good idea of the way this game is played. It's essentially a twin-stick shooter. It's fun. What else can I say? It's enjoyable, but it seems to be rather short. The storyline's probably a little cheesy. It's kind of this... It seems like you're in a propaganda film, not like you're a character in an actual plot. But the long and short of it is, it's enjoyable. It's a fun little action-y romp. And if that's what you're into, please do check it out. It's pretty cheap. It's new on Steam. Go have a look. This has been 80 Proof Gaming, signing out.